everyone, Aeshmah here. Speedrun. Go. I mean, we have to wait for the 7-minute intro cutscene. Well, cutscene. Anyway, so you know, but you started while I do the introduction here. I'm actually starting to get a little bit worried about my heart rate. Because every time I plug this thing on and I start the stream, I mean, I don't know if my heart rate just shoots up right then and there, but it's kind of high, I want to say. You know, for basically doing nothing, just sitting here, starting the stream.
You're safe with me. I'll be right
here. And I'm actually this nervous whenever the stream starts, because it definitely does drop later on. We have seen that.
Let me tell you about Senua.
Or maybe I'm just so excited to speedrun this game for you, huh? What about that? Also, please remind me to actually set up a save after this. Well, I mean, obviously I can't do this now, but, you know, speaking generally here, so we don't have to watch this every time I want to speedrun the game. Getting a little bit annoying. If only you could at least, you know, skip this. Wait, can you skip this? No.
There will be no more stories after this one.
So yeah, hello watch deck. This will be our third speed run through the game. So let's see if we can, you know, bring this time down even more. Rope lady. Well, I can see why you would call her that. I can see.
They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old. Some are but they've changed.
So yeah, I guess the run tonight will determine if I have to do another one tomorrow or not.
It's changed them, just like it changed her.
So let's see.
Can you see them?
Goal for today is to save another 6 minutes to get the time down to about 2 hours 50 minutes.
Up ahead.
And basically I think I'm now at the point where the only way to do that is to optimize the movement further and to have better battles and basically not die.
She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog.
Because, you know, dying loses your time.
Place the Northermen call Hell.
Simple as that. Everybody should know that. I think I died 4 times during the last run. Something like that. Not 100% sure anymore, to be totally honest. But I think it was something like that.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers.
I think if you really want to do this optimally, you would have to memorize basically the fight layouts, you know. What enemies do you fight? In which order do they spawn? Where do they spawn? Something like that. Because, you know, running up to a shielded enemy and doing the heavy attack, bad idea.
They're watching her.
Stuff like that.
You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you.
Alright, getting closer.
Wouldn't you be?
The start of the run.
You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself.
Yes, yes, the darkness, the darkness, the darkness.
Towering over her. You might try and ignore it. Turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight. Where you're most vulnerable. It's It's like it knows that just enough light.
But any plans for the
is all
weekend?
you need to see it suffocate.
What do you mean? Like, plans for streaming? Anything, monster? No, I don't. I don't have a corresponding save file because I don't think there is a save file for the PlayStation version of the game over on speedrun.com, and I always forget to set up a save myself that I could just load in, so it's my bad. I mean, you can definitely do that on the console, don't get me wrong. I just forget to do it.
Senua's fear runs far.
So, watching the intro it is. Also, you know, just see it as a way that I am giving you guys the time to come into the stream, you know, because for the first 7 minutes nothing will happen other than us slowly paddling our way to shore on this log here. So you have about 7 minutes to join the stream to watch the speedrun in earnest from the beginning. Isn't that nice? You know, I'm just mindful of you guys. It's not because I forget to set up the save. I'm just, you know, concerned about you not being able to watch the whole speedrun.
What is she looking at?
What a nice guy I am, huh?
I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back.
Such a caring guy, yeah. Yeah.
No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
It's definitely not just because I'm forgetful.
There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua put away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you
But yeah, I
join us?
actually had a chat with some of the people in the speedrunning Discord for the game, and basically what they said, well, to get a better time, play better. So, you know. Alright, just making sure we are playing on easy. I actually have 60 Hz turned on this time because we forgot to do that last time. Engine actors X, run as R1, yeah, okay. Who's on the bot? Yeah, I have a Nightbot installed. I just need something from you specifically to plug in so you can moderate it. But I guess we can do that after the run. Just remind me so we can check that. So I can plug you in as a manager and then you can go ham on the bot. Because for now, we got a speedrun to start. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Focus.
Alright, like I said, we need to save about 6 more minutes compared to last time.
She needs to look.
And of course we have to do all the things right that we did last time, right? I mean, I'm not exactly sure how much time you save by not dying, or actually how much time a death loses you. So, I mean, I died 4 times,
This is coming.
if I remember right, so that might be 4 minutes that we could already save potentially.
Walls in the height. But she's not stopping.
So, you know.
Not this time.
Go!
Can you see it?
Because if I finish around the 2-hour 50-minute mark, that would put me on 3rd place on the leaderboards.
City said.
And
The river of
I guess that would be good enough for me, actually.
The halls of hell. The place they call.
I mean, I don't think I will actually push for a world record here. Because that world record run that Finner put on is good, like, legitimate. You really would have to play perfectly to be able to beat that. Because there are very few instances where you actually made a mistake.
I hear you.
And I actually kind of want to get back to Ghost of Tsushima. To, you know, finally push for sub 320.
There's no doubt about it.
Because I think we can do that now with the new skips that Charlton found.
This is in Helheim.
I'm kind of pumped to do that.
And the goddess
Probably next week.
Hela holds his soul there. her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
So yeah, movement.
He's already dead.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I mean, then again, I'm kind of impartial to trying my hand at the one miscellaneous category this game has, which is the hard 100%. And I'm playing the whole game on hard difficulty and getting all of the runestones. Because, you know, I think the fights would take a little bit longer and you could actually listen to a little bit more of the music.
Get down. What's she waiting for? Why did she do that?
Which I think would be kind of nice, actually.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
And it's not even that much longer. Is a plan just to make it so you can be under 3 hours, put in a 3 hours estimate for the marathon, so now you want to go overtime? Something like that, yeah. I mean, you know, I guess I already feel comfortable enough to be able to run this game in a marathon. It's just that I would like to place a little bit higher on the leaderboards first. Because, you know, I basically just started speedrunning this game this week, right? And yeah, I did join the speedrun community for the game. I did talk to some of the people there yesterday, but I wouldn't say exactly that I'm really part of the community yet because I haven't contributed anything so far. And adding on to that, I don't know if this game has ever been featured in a speedrun marathon. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but at least I can't remember having ever seen it anywhere. And it would feel weird for me, you know, to start speedrunning this game this week. Place on leaderboards like 5th or 6th place or whatever. Submit it to a marathon and run it there. I don't know. That just kind of feels weird to me. Like, you know, of course the run would have to be accepted first, don't get me wrong. Just because I submitted somewhere doesn't mean it gets accepted.
Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
But yeah, that is why I want to put in a little bit more work
Look towards the gate.
before I would submit it.
The gate?
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous.
It worked.
What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will.
I mean, you know, we already got a time under 3 hours last time. And I'm feeling pretty confident that I can do this consistently.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Yeah, I hate these parts.
You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is
Okay.
near, waiting for you to make that.
Wasn't exactly good, but it wasn't too bad either.
You can't just wish things away.
Come on. Alright, saved a few seconds. And once it's submitted, if it does get accepted, you got to work on your commentary. Really important, but hard skill and stuff. Yeah,
Gate to Helheim
that's also true.
divides the living from the dead.
But then again, to be totally honest,
Face of
I wouldn't
hers.
even know
Half-rotten goddess that rules
what to
her.
commentate on. Like, you know, of course I know what to commentate on, but I just, what I'm trying to say is I don't think there is a lot to commentate on in this run. Because most of it is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, of course you have to explain once how the fights work and how the riddles work and stuff like that, and then, you know, I'll talk a little bit about it, how you can solve this and that, but just looking at it is pretty self-explanatory in this game by itself, I think.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Thank you for the good luck. You definitely need that. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Okay, and die. Make me that, please.
They're winning.
Okay. I kinda would have liked to circumvent that one guy so more enemies could hit me, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, see you soon. You're playing by so far.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing.
I actually wonder if the
It's just a
30
matter of time.
FPS thing, 60 FPS thing does anything. Speed this up in any way. Because that would be hilarious. Yeah, we know. You're lying, aim. You're simply lying.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. For now, at least, she still has control of her mind.
Does she now?
And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
I actually wonder if you could go to Sword first, and how that would even work without the mirror.
Ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Alright, let's hope I don't get lost. Still a little bit afraid of this area, to be honest. In the sense that it's so easy to mess up these puzzles. Well, not mess up necessarily, but you know, to lose your way, not remember where to go, and lose time. I don't want to do that. Obviously.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Also, I got an itchy nose. I want to scratch really bad. Yeah.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. She did it. She did it. She did it. Something was different.
Look.
Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
Why are my hands so sweaty? Alright. Wait. No. This way. God damn it, I thought I was in another area.
Eyes were seeing things differently,
I'm lost!
because once you gaze into the relentless darkness,
Thought I was in the next one.
all that lurks within it can see you too.
This guy is way too close to you.
Finish this. End it now.
Okay. I mean, you know,
The Northmen
I needed one more strike to kill like half of those guys, I think. But I didn't get hit myself, which is good.
Valravn's power.
So I think that still saves time,
Align the ravens.
because they're not messing up the fight as much, so I'd rather, you know,
What you have seen.
hit them one extra time than allowing them to hit me.
Look how much it's changed.
If that makes any sense. I think it does.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
Alright, here comes the forest.
behold that. Looks the same, but feels different.
Actually, I think this first area is harder than the second for some reason.
Another gate where the forest itself is watching.
You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen
To
them,
break the
listen.
seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
You say that as if it is easy.
Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? The ground. Try to find. Line up the ravens.
Okay, so I think this is the part where I got lost last time.
Challenge me.
But all we gotta do is move around this thing and go this way, yeah.
Listen, focus.
It's easy enough, isn't it?
Focus. Can you see? Fight me.
And you go here to go there, yes.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time.
Look under.
Last winter,
Okay, yeah.
before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds.
I mean, yeah, a few little hiccups along the way.
Off berries.
But generally that is the way that we have to go.
It's not uncommon, you see.
So I'm happy with that outcome so far.
Such a person a gelt. Some, like Truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
It's him.
God, why are my hands so sweaty tonight?
It's not him. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Alright,
What is
done.
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. The deep.
So yeah, this arena is the one I thought I was in
A
before.
reminder that
I
just
was trying to
because
go
it
through
cannot see
this
the
or
truth,
to here.
it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
I did the wrong attack.
He's down. He's hurt. There's blood. He's gone.
Okay.
Behind you.
Woo, dude. Ugh. That was a little bit finicky. Could have gone better. Oh well. I think the only way I could play such a dark game as this would be with Bee Gees playing. I mean, you know, you are free to listen to some Bee Gees in the background if you want to.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind?
Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Loved ones. To head deep into
But what about horror games then?
perhaps never to return.
Do you play and or like horror games? I mean, don't get me wrong, this game is a little bit freaky with all the mental illness thing going on,
Because when
but
darkness speaks, it changes
I
everything.
think there are definitely darker games out there.
Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers.
But then again, everybody has
Exile makes sense when you realize
different,
That you were never really
what to call it,
in the first place.
perceptions about things, I guess. Different triggers that makes them uncomfortable and whatnot. I just imagine blasting some Bee Gees while playing this to lighten the mood. That'd be interesting.
The song. Belraven song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion. She's been in forests like this before. This reminds her of somewhere. The forest. Where? Which forest? Forest in the wilds. The wilds. She left the wilds. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted
Okay,
to
where were the right runs? They were around here,
She
right?
thought she could beat her own. Did she?
Yeah, there.
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Okay.
Druth helped
So basically, shortly before you can drop down. Gotcha, game.
dead. She can't beat her own dark.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the
She
darkness.
wanted to marry Dillian.
She came to beat
her own darkness and marry
the end. She ignored her,
She thought her curse
biding
would
its
protect
time.
him.
Only when she is at her weakest will
She
it
thought
strike
she'd
to
bring
kill.
the darkness to him too.
Will she find
She
Dillian?
thought the curse made her.
Okay, so I gotta remember we go to the door and then we go to the right. Because that is where we need to go. Not to the left, to the right. I did get the symbol, did I?
Overcome
Yes.
Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have.
Scariest game I've played is Call of Duty.
We can fight it together.
Yeah. I wouldn't exactly call that a dark horror game. Or maybe the zombie multiplayer modes,
Speak to me, Druth.
but even those are more action-packed, aren't they?
Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister and his father.
Which reminds me, we have to continue our Resident Evil playthrough, don't we?
Put him in chains and held him for a day
It's
and a
just
night.
that at the moment I don't have a lot of time to do that.
They released him.
Bit of a shame.
I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death.
But it's on the list. It's on the list. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited
I used to play with my best friend for like weeks on zombies.
him near the sea.
Well, I mean, there you go, don't you?
But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to Hell.
Then again, I think... I don't know. It's really hard nowadays to make zombies scary anymore.
Burning all
Because they are
and into that
in
fire,
so many media.
Findan made his escape.
Basically all around us.
What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born.
But anyway, now I unlock the Easter egg that requires like 7 sacrificial rituals. It's this guy.
I am now.
Which Easter egg are you talking about?
Findan
Call of
never
Duty?
set eyes on his dear sister again. I
Because let me tell you, I haven't played a single Call of Duty game, so I have no idea what you are even talking about.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
I think we did it, didn't we?
The gate is open. Open.
Yeah, we did.
This darkness,
Alright, time save.
I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Zombies have lost their touch. Yep. But what sacrificial rituals are you talking about? Call of Duty?
Are you too?
Gamer Council has declined my membership. Why? Because I don't know the sacrificial rituals?
I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does.
Huh?
You think
I don't know of no stinking rituals.
make sense of it. And once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helpless,
I didn't know we had to do sacrificial rituals to be considered gamers.
drowning the mind in fear, deeper.
COD games always have a bunch of Easter eggs in them, especially zombies, and that's like one of the big draws. I see. Yeah, I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, sorry.
But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me.
Not a big fan.
Senua, take my iron mirror.
I mean, you can go ahead and enjoy it, don't get me wrong. It's not like I think they are bad or anything, it's just that they're just not my type of game.
Of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness
Can't say I'm either. The Yellow Poets was my childhood, so I stand by it. Fair enough.
is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus. Focus.
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Ah, God. No parries. Why am I so bad at parrying? Ah, God.
You won this defeat.
Nah. I guess you can't block that.
Come get behind him. He's finished. Focus now. Not over yet, she thinks.
Oh yeah, you can block that shit. Come on, dude, just die.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I?
Was a bit of a shame with his overhead swing attacks that he did 2 of them. I guess he just dodged those and then attacked him. Halo! Oh god, I think I only played the very first Halo game on PC. I haven't played any of the others.
One of the keys to the gate to Helheim.
The same campaign of Halo at least 20 plus times. Oh god.
With every battle,
No,
darkness
played
grew
Halo
stronger.
once. Beginning to end.
Victory, bringing her closer to defeat.
Never touched it again.
Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen,
And she would be better for it.
and she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Oh, come on. Stupid rock.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves. I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
I'm not, though. Looking for the faces, that is. Because they just lose your time when you talk to them. So why would I? Alright, so remember in the next fight, there will already be the Viking dudes. I think there's also going to be a shield guy, isn't there? I mean, there's at least one of these maze guys gonna show up. Like this.
Finished. Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight. It's nearly over. Finish.
Yeah. There he is. Okay.
The gate.
Got a hit once. Could have used focus. Didn't.
There's another challenge. She hasn't challenged Cert.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Well, they're gonna do exactly that, aren't we?
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world.
Also, let's remember that there's going to be a fight here.
He spoke of his own darkness.
I forgot about it last time and died. That was awesome. Wasn't.
Find a good position. Let it Take it down.
Alright. That was pretty good, I would say.
I can still smell it. The sweet,
I mean, we didn't die. What more do you want, right?
human flesh.
I mean, sure, good fight. I get that.
And I'm still here.
You get what I'm saying, aren't you?
Carried in the wind.
I think you are. You are smart people.
Them too, Senua.
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Focus.
path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
Was there another fight here? Oh jeez, I already forgot it. Yeah, there is. Yeah, fucker. Try me.
Defend yourself! He's gone! Yes, Senua! End it! They're overwhelmed!
Ah, let's see. That's something. Okay. Was a little bit iffy.
Gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Because I tried to attack the first guy, which was very obviously a shield guy.
To follow the path to Surt. Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's just the pyre. Surt is through there. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, Surt. Find your own way.
There's always another way.
There's always another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua.
Find the fire.
Path to Surt.
BG's intensifies.
It's too far.
Because of the fire?
Find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Okay. The fuck? What was that? Why couldn't I look at that? Was he actually too fast? I think I was too fast for the game. Dialogue hadn't finished. Oh. Well, thank you for the follow, Chalu. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're enjoying your stay here. While I run through a fiery hellscape. I wonder if these stumbles are scripted, or if you could actually hurry those up.
I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free.
Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
So it's thingy.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I don't think there's a fight here, is there? No, the fight comes when we go through the fire.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad.
Don't we all?
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died.
Ah.
And when
It's
that
here.
happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Okay, look at the thing. Please, let me look at the thing. Okay, I have to get closer to look at the thing. Man, if only Senua could run this fast like every time. No, oh come on! Like on the last step, she stumbled. God damn you, Senua. Okay, there's a fight here. Oh, come on, Rod. I think it's only 4, yeah. I am sure that I totally blocked that first attack, but oh, whatever.
You say your world
Hey there, Wicked!
good.
Thank you for the lurk.
And have the courage
How was
to
your
shed
run?
tears.
You did have your marathon run today, right?
My world is dead.
Only then,
If you can answer that, it is.
born, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now. Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Okay, I think this should actually be a pretty good time for Path of Fire. Because we're basically done with it.
Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop you. Run, Senua. Run, run, run.
And ooh, yeah! Look at the time save. Already 3 minutes down, huh? This seems a bit excessive in that one segment. I mean, yeah, I did die once, but does it death really lose you that much time? Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, sword fight.
This takes everything.
I think you actually have to dodge his attacks instead of blocking them, right?
Are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together.
Because I'm pretty sure you can't.
Side by side.
I mean, you can't block them, but
This is my battle. Face it alone. Away from me.
they will just push you back.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
Or break your guard.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
So yeah, how do we fight here?
And I will chase you from yonder world and forever be in your debt.
I mean, yeah, dodges attacks, but how? Or where? Like,
Destroyed everything,
which direction do we dodge to?
but not me.
I mean, the sword isn't on fire yet.
She will die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can do that, okay. Oh, I didn't intend to do that, actually. Didn't want to use the focus. Dodge the attacks, god damn it.
We can read it. Stay away from him. Run.
Die, you bastard. Okay. 2 seconds lost. Take it.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise. And I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest, your truth.
Will do. Will do.
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
Yeah, question is... not the question, the problem is that's not exactly a true fear, is it? Because, well, this is a hellish landscape. It's not exactly hell itself, is it? This thing.
Have you ever died before?
Nope.
It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Let's do it.
Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
But once again, guys, best cutscene coming up. If you're going to watch one cutscene of this game, it's going to be this one.
The dark. Only the dead may cross.
It's going to shut up.
The dead may cross into hell.
Enjoy it.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Dillian!
Getting chills already.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Chills.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Well, here we go then. Too soon.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason.
Oh, come on.
It's your calling.
Senua, attack please.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes sense.
Hey, look, actually, I'm an attack.
You're close.
Okay, here comes the big guy. Good.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another change.
Oh, I got focus. Why do I have focus?
Go. He's down. Finish him. Strike him. Ended him.
you can't? Okay. Today I learned. I thought that would be another second big guy. That's why I kinda hesitated in using the focus on that dude. But I guess there isn't a second big guy. Well then.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to the secrets, and you will find yours.
See this thing from over here? Yeah. Found that a little bit easier than last time. Still not sure if this is faster or not, but I will go this way anyhow. And that's the bridge done.
It's opening.
And I will be gone for just a minute.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us?
This is such a long cutscene, holy hell.
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods.
I think I saved 33 seconds there because I remember dying to the big guy on the bridge.
What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
I think the next death was Untitled Blindness.
A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Ouch.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
It's a damn good game, man.
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Definitely play it if you have it.
Don't give up. Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me.
Huh?
Please.
I have no idea what that was, but whatever it was, the bot didn't like it.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real.
Oh, you have it on PC, huh?
Go towards it.
That's fair. Yeah, definitely give it a play, man. I mean, it's a pretty short game. Like, even if you go for 100% completion of it casually, I think it shouldn't take you more than 6 to 8 hours or something like that. But it's definitely worth it.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. We told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Watch with me for a while and see. Oh yeah. Well, I'm playing it on PlayStation 4, so it might even look better on PC.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs, errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there.
Sword play under the shade of a tree.
Where is he? He's there.
She remembers the first time she saw him.
You can see him.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope. Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's an illusion. It's not real.
You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick.
You're deluded.
Where are you going?
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Odyssey so effortlessly caught the world in bliss. If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Alright, cutscene.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
What's wrong with the camera?
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me?
Camera isn't normally doing that, is it?
You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials.
Normally it focuses on Senua, right?
And bring your sword.
What happened?
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you?
I mean, the next two splits are going to be pretty interesting because they are basically all movement.
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera is kind of really messed up during this cutscene for some reason.
By the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
I'll go get the sword, of course.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
True.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard.
Well, then let's do it.
The tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer.
Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop.
But the angry
Bop,
dwarves
bop,
cursed
bop,
it.
bop, bop.
It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king.
Ah.
Let me tell you
Why is my nose
about
so
the
itchy?
sword Tyrving.
Alright, left, right, left, all the way right.
Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
To be able to see.
Who's there?
Oh, left.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met,
Right.
remember?
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She's... Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
I can hear him.
Alright.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you
Where is
hear?
he?
The voice is getting louder.
Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find it's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Is it passage, right? Yeah. There it is.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
And right again. There we go.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
I don't think I will be able to save a lot of time during these trials. Well, I will be able to save quite a bit of time during the trial of blindness because I actually died there. Other than that, I don't think so.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy?
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you.
What a manipulative bastard.
The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
No. I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
What is that dog doing?
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
Alright, first trial now.
There's more.
Continue.
There's still more. There's always more to do.
There's always
It's
more.
not going to be easy.
I think I say that every time, don't I?
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Also, I think I got a little bit lost in the beginning.
I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me? Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from. The voices.
Yes, you
They've
can.
gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Okay, that was already better.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you.
Because I think the last time I already went to the left after I went through the first passage there. Instead of going a little bit to the right and then left.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out.
So
Follow
sorry.
it upstream.
I thought I left us all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trial. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
I can see dead people.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. So she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house.
Okay, will the thingy be nice to me?
What's inside?
Don't be afraid.
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
This is so clutch every time.
It's not following me.
Alright, least favorite part.
Keep moving forwards.
See how we fare. Anyway, seems to be kind of clear actually. Unless I'm blind. Oh. Guess I gotta circumvent these two a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna die here. Alright, yeah. Wasn't so bad. I mean, could have probably done faster if I would have gone on a straighter line, but rather not risk it. Because I guess a death would take more time than just doing it this way.
I think I'm in a house.
Okay, let's not fall down this time, please.
Death.
The darkness is testing you.
That
You are
this
in
looks
control.
stupid. Okay, good.
Well, There's a well.
Didn't fall down.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Make a run for it.
Help me.
Come to me, Senua.
Oh. I really didn't see that one guy. Alright, we made it. Nice.
Dillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Holy crap.
She'd spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were
1.5 minutes. Huh.
gone.
Wow.
And
Is
when
that
it
only
finally
because of that
disappeared,
one death?
She could be anywhere,
Ooh,
with no memory of how she got there.
it's brutal.
When it comes for me,
It's really
I have
brutal.
no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
What if this is
Two shots down.
What if you're wrong? What has this got to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
What is it? What does it see? The mask see. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
Fixie bridge.
It's fixed. Let's cross it. Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian.
Oh, really? Don't say.
He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you.
Lower this one and switch back into the other world.
Calling you. Dillian, we're here. Dillian, we're nearly here. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light.
You couldn't.
Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Always freaks me out a little bit that rune is like, you know, pulsating on the door still. Even though you already have the proper rune. Always makes me think I actually didn't get the rune or something went wrong.
There he is.
Where are you taking me?
He's up there. There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend,
Darkness.
Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
Come on, drop.
You're special.
Friendship turned to love.
They mean nothing.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Sinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future.
It wouldn't be this.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
Yeah, open the doors, go back to the other world.
He saw who she could be. He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within. You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up.
I am doing a speedrun, lady. What's are you expecting of me?
Trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? They're laughing at precious to you.
Host again.
You're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? What if this is pointless?
That was probably aligned, wasn't it? God, I hope it was probably aligned. I mean, I think it was. I can't see the runes anymore here.
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? What if they're a trick? The gods were lying.
Yeah.
The gods are playing with you. It makes sense. But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language. You don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed.
Dillian!
Succeed.
This is so unfun.
Quicker. Yes.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Yep. Side, other side.
No, she's She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady.
Okay, I'm slowly getting the hang of balancing on these things, which is good. And split. Hey, 4 seconds. Oh, yeah, 4 seconds or 4 seconds. I'll take it. One more trial.
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world?
Nice.
You and only you can see, just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing.
Okay, the last one.
Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Isn't that nice? No, it isn't. Definitely is not nice.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help.
Stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can.
Oh yeah, I have to go for the gate, right?
It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
That's it. We did it. She did it. It's not done yet. Just a small... You found a way.
Oh yeah.
To climb the tower.
Go through here.
Quick. What now? You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge. She did it. Did it. You fixed the bridge. She fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Yeah, that was the easy part, more or less. the hard part.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you
Yeah,
in there?
wrong button.
Find him.
Wrong button.
What is it?
Get that.
Dillian!
That was a little time.
They're coming for me!
Are you dying? Are you There's too much. Someone's calling you. Someone's calling you. Run. What's that voice? You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. He's trying to save you.
What should I do?
Focus. Two more. Where are they? There it is. It's close. Run! Run now! A light. Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look.
That's a second.
To find one more. One dancing.
Run.
Find the other symbol. You're lost. Let him look at you. Where is he?
Where are you?
Don't let it see you. It is. Go towards it. You've got them. Where's the door?
Okay.
Find a way to find the gate. Get out. Run. 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 Let him look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Oh, hey. Another 8-second save, huh? Good. Good, good, good. Run's going nicely so far.
Senua. What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials. You need that sword. Go get the sword. You did it with the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillian was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him.
Dillian gave her the strength.
Like when we
of the
first
warrior
met.
Trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillian's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
I think this sword is slightly misaligned in her hands.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words
Just a
still
little bit.
haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Dillian?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
What is wrong with the camera in this run? My god. Seriously. Like, totally messed up during some of the cutscenes.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you. Hold your heavy strike.
Oh, let them come.
Hold. Unleash the sword. The new focus is coming back. You finished it. Focus.
I should have just done that.
Finish this. End it.
Shouldn't I? Yep. Should have just used focus.
There's nowhere to run to. There's no
Sea of corpses. The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood?
Hello? There's my focus, please. Thank you.
Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the Father, Sinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Hmm.
Who is it?
I think I was hit twice. Something like that.
Where are you?
Oh well, we got through it.
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galina?
I need you.
She calls.
Oh, next fight is the important one anyway.
Answer her pitiful call.
Because that is a long one.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voice.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same.
Okay.
The world would have been spared this horror.
Come, really? That hit me? Are you kidding?
She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
You know I have focus over it. Idiot. What the fuck? Oh, what the shit?
She's injured. She can still do it.
Dude, where are you coming from?
You want it.
Oh, he's not dead yet. I used focus. Hello? The fuck, dude? Play to the game's rules.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are.
I don't know. That wasn't so good.
Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead?
Yeah, that was really, really strange. At some points, I definitely used the focus, and it was still able to really quickly attack me.
Even if his soul could be rescued.
And I think at one point that focus even broke. I used it and it was instantly gone again.
To his father.
Also, the beginning of the second fight wasn't really great. Like, they really ganged up on me there. Because I did not get rid of them fast enough. It's really bad. See, it was starting to run late. That was a bad sea of corpses. Shame. I mean, at least we didn't die. There's Dad.
I can't fight it anymore.
Now 20 seconds lost.
Where
Oh well.
are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Symbol is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua?
I think this is the first time that you actually see Dillian, isn't it?
Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
All right. It's time. last leg of the journey. More or less.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on.
Look up.
Just up there.
Listen to us.
That's it.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain?
She's a good girl, isn't she?
Go into the mountains.
There's a door. You can do
To
it. You
do
can see.
stuff.
Go away. I'm not listening.
Oh boy.
She can feel it.
That's gonna be fun.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Don't
Turn back.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
You know, this is the thing that still is a little bit confusing to me, because they very clearly call that thing Garm here, which is actually correct. But then the trophy says Fenrir,
Into the shadow.
They can't stop me.
which is why he's called Fenrir in the splits of everybody. But it's actually Garm, isn't it? We should change the name of that
Stalking you from the shadows.
in the splits, because it's Garm, it's not Fenrir.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a
Also, already not looking forward to that fight. Give me total bitch.
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate. Just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They want me with them.
Stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming.
Senua! Help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Sinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting
Why
her.
doesn't she put the torch through the
Doesn't matter
fence
now.
there?
does it?
When does she bring that underwater? Like seriously, like. Yeah, we're getting the fire. Don't you worry.
Where is it? Now you're free to search. Look. The light will guide you. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they in plain sight? She has it. You have it. Keep going.
On down to the go. She reminds you of Shakira. Why does she remind you of Shakira of all people?
What have you collected when there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. It's just another trick. It's just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you
I think it's the hair. Did Shakira have hair like that?
torch is going out. No, it's not. It's going to run out soon. She hasn't got much time. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out. The darkness will come again. Light. She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Focus.
Oh, come on.
You can't go anywhere without your light. Take the torch.
We gotta let this one, right? I think it's this one. Should be that one. Yay! With the right torch. Nice. That was good.
The beast is crawling into
Like one
your
music
mind,
video. Okay.
searching for weakness.
Well, truth be told, I can't say I have watched a lot of Shakira's music videos, so I wouldn't know. I'm just gonna trust you on that. However, I think I kinda do know for a fact that Senua doesn't have Shakira's moves. Because I just can't imagine her being as
But what if they lied?
cheerful.
What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
I don't know.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
Hey there, Garm. How's life?
What have you done?
Lost our head.
You've lost it.
Why did we lose our hand? Bad if we lose our hand.
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed.
Don't lose your head, people.
Now it can see you at your weakest. the time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zinno while you pined for Dillium. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillium. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillium.
Oh, let's do it. The torch. Also, don't forget to look at the rune this time.
She knows the beast is there. He's always. Where are you going?
The one with the door after the fight.
She needs to find him. She's come. She lost it and she has to find it. The torch alight.
Nah, I knew it.
Focus now. Mirror focus is building. It's building.
Ah. Still more, huh? Oh, he doesn't get staggered by that, huh? Good to know. Good to know. Oh well, that was a subpar fight, but oh well. Still made it. Okay, so I guess we know for next time that a light running attack does not, in fact, stagger the barbarians. Or the mace wielding type. Okay. Because they're just too manly to fall for that. Bastards. What? Okay. Was already too close.
save us from the dark.
And she'll die.
But she wouldn't listen. Never choose.
No, wrong direction.
And now everybody is dead because of her. It's all her fault.
All her fault. So weak. She should have known. She should have thought.
Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's soul.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search and search, but she will never find it.
She's let the darkness in. It's the end.
You girls are so nice to me, you know that?
She can't resist. Pointless even trying to retrieve it. What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's the plan? What's she going to get there? Now she can. She can do it.
Run, 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 Senua.
Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
Okay, let the brazier up there. This, then we will go back, grab the rune, and leave.
Dillian. She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Throw the torch a light. She's losing the light. She's going out. Please, head.
Alright. This part again.
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Come back to me, son.
I'm coming for you.
Follow my voice.
I'm coming.
Come back.
The light is there. It is. Dillian, I see you. The beast has Dillian. No. You're not taking it from me.
Oh no, let's see about this fight.
I can smell
No.
you betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot in hell. Carved into my shadow.
Ah. Oh, come on, really? Fuck you, dude. Oh no, shit. That was bad. Well, maybe you can still salvage this. Come on, die. Die. Just die. No! No, 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 no! Oh, fuck. Did we kill him? I think we killed him. Yeah. How did we do it so great the first time? Like, honestly. Because the very first time that we did this run, this was basically a flawless fight. And I have no idea how we did it.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force. And so invoke the gods for
I think it was basically because I messed up all these parries at the start of the fight just now.
a familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Alright. Getting close to the end here.
Forgive me, Senua.
I mean, if I could bring exactly this time save home, I would be happy, because that is exactly the time that I wanted to save. 6 minutes, 6 seconds. So yeah, as long as the rest goes smoothly, which could be nice. I mean, I know there's at least one screw up in Helheim that I did. That can save me a little bit of time, but then again, there are of course more fights that we have to get through, so yeah, the thing is still up in the open.
Take me to the master to trust you as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
She doesn't want to die. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go forward. She must listen to his needs. She wants to save Delian's soul. She must listen to the shadow.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past.
Oh, come on. Go up the stairs, please.
I'm here for Delian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
A good fight, please. Oh, come on. That's not a good fight. At least not my idea of a good fight. Come on. Dudes. Seriously. Wait your turn or something. Oh. I was just gonna say, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that wasn't a good fight.
How will she do?
God damn it, what even was that? That space is just so tiny to fight in. But I think that fight was also pretty bad on my previous one. If I remember correctly.
She cannot bargain with Hela.
Oh well. Happens.
No one can bargain with Hela. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before.
Yeah, at least I know how to fix the bridge correctly now.
She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it? She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight her. Be powerful. The final battle. Get these souls back. It's the final task. Yes, it is.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown.
Here,
To
fix the
lead so
bridge.
that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
She must see. She has the sight. She can see this with an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way.
Come on. Align.
She can do it. There's the door.
Okay.
She aligns herself.
Welcome back, big monster. I checked an hour ago, but never said anything. No problem. How's the one going? Yep. Progress has been pretty good. I mean, still a few hiccups here and there, but overall I think it was pretty smooth. Like the boss fights against Velraven and Surge. Oh yeah, I think it was still around then. They lost me a little bit of time. And the Sea of Corpses fight, the big one, the second one, also was a little bit iffy. And then this fight that I did just now, but otherwise, pretty smooth sailing, I want to say. Like, I think the combat is really the portion of the game where I can still save the most time, I believe. Okay, that was lucky. Ah. Ha. Okay, we're done. Cool. I did good. Woo. At least I think I did. I think that every time you get hit, it's like a 3 to 5 second time loss, so, you know. Getting hit over and over can really lose your time here. Like over the course of the whole game, of course. Yeah, it looked like a fast one. But then again, like I said, I just need to bring this time save that I have at the moment home, and I will be pretty satisfied with myself. Because that is exactly the time save that I wanted to get. 6 minutes, 6 seconds. Well, maybe a second more, just so I have it sub to 50. But, you know. We'll see about that when the time comes. Oh, come on. Attack. Ow. Oh, you confirm. I can't see shit. Thank you, game, for obscuring that enemy. He's still alive too, huh?
It's nearly over.
I mean, you know, that fight wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either. So, yeah. Yeah.
Where is she going?
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Could have gone better for sure.
What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't want to die.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
Right, 2 more fights.
Stand back. Stop. Stop her. Stop. Why won't she
2
stop to die?
more
Stop.
fights.
Stop. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry.
Don't want to die.
Be a part of me.
I mean, nobody wants to die. Who the hell wants to die?
And leave me alone.
I don't want to
All right.
die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
I don't think anybody really wants to die now, do they?
Please stop. Please stop. You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines.
How did I save 1.5 minutes here?
Oh, this place.
Oh yeah, because of the bridge piece. Yeah, of course.
It's as if it knows.
Didn't take me so long to figure out what I had done wrong. Right.
Memories you cannot
Okay.
defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Let's see.
Mother! Don't see me like this. Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
Do you see it, Senua? Do you see the darkness? Faces fear and suffering.
I see it.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. Do you understand, Senua?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
Alright.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me. Ah!
Oh. Okay, that worked. Let's make a little bit more room here. Definitely are way too many enemies around here now. Where are you going, Senua? What the hell is this? Hello? I am stuck. Awesome. I couldn't get away from there. I was like stuck at the edge of the arena.
And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward, moving back.
Although that fight was utter garbage. Like total garbage.
The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself.
I don't think this will be sub 250 now.
The plague of darkness, the butchering of the by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Ilian's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillian, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Wait, there are two now? Oh, come the fuck on, game.
Watch out.
What the hell is this? Fuck.
Dillian! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Okay.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already?
Your own father.
Fight me.
You betrayed the
Come
gods
on.
in search of Dillian, in search of love.
That's never happened before. Moment.
That's
It definitely is.
Let go of your battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillian.
Let go, Senua.
Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Okay. Wow, I saved a second. Not quite a second, but 2:48:30. I'll take that song. Not too bad for a third try, I want to say. Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I basically achieved my goal. What I set out to do tonight. Just get this sub 250. It's nice. But yeah, like that whole Hella segment is now it's garbage. Like seriously, both fights were like totally bad. I'm a little bit embarrassed about them. Oh well. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. Yay, improvement! PB, woo! I think this should be third place on the leaderboards. This category, if I remember correctly. Because so far there have only been 2 runs that were sub 250.
If you were alive, and there's no darkness, and you never took him from
But both of them are on PC. So this is the first sub 250 on console, actually.
I can't save Dillian.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that run. That was okay. Pretty good overall. Just like I really have to take another look at the boss fights because all of them were garbage. I guess they both Valraven and Suet this need time.
After all you've done to me? And to him?
And then that double boss fight at the end was also pretty garbage.
You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him.
Third place? Alright, great. I can be happy with that.
My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok.
Question is, I mean, this one is about 7 minutes slower than the world record, but I would have no idea where to save another 7 minutes. Like, I don't know, maybe 4 minutes or so with better battles. Maybe even only 3 minutes. I don't know. Hard, man.
Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear.
from that darkness.
Ain't that the truth? I don't know, man. I just really like to watch this ending. Makes you somewhat hopeful after this journey. I think it's just that good every time. Yeah. Like, you know, it hits hard. It really does.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this. Follow us. We have another story to tell. My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
Oh yeah. I'm really looking forward to the second game. I don't think they've put a release date on it yet, have they? If they have. Not much information for the second game has come out. Yeah, figured as much. I think the only thing that we do have to go on is that trailer that they dropped at the Game Awards like more than a year back now. Yeah, so I think the earliest release date would probably be next year, maybe. I don't think that we would see it this year. Not that I would that I wouldn't want to see it this year. I don't think it's realistic. They made one other video that talks about the inspiration for the setting. Is it with Iceland? Oh. I haven't seen that yet. As in they went on location, did a lot of things like audio recording and taking scans of locations. Ah, interesting. Well, I guess I gotta search down that video then. Probably on YouTube, isn't it? It's probably on YouTube. I mean, like, I'm really looking forward to what they do with, you know, Senua's state of mind now. Because at the end of this game, I think she has come to terms with how she is, in a way, you know? I think it will be interesting to explore how that goes forward. On the Ninja Theory page. Ah, okay. It's even easier then. Interesting to see what other shit Senua runs into then. Second one.
Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please.
Yeah, okay. So, we achieved what we set out to achieve. I think the run is good enough that I will actually turn it into the leaderboards to have it verified to be on there. And I guess next week we will return to Ghost of Tsushima. And yeah. Try to, well, first of all, incorporate all the new tech that has been found while I wasn't playing. And then try to get our time sub 3 hours, 20 minutes. I think my fastest time was 3 hours, 22 minutes and a couple seconds. So yeah, we have to save about 2.5 minutes to get there, I think, something like that. So guys, that is what we will do next week, I suppose. Might even try some solo Legends runs. I guess we'll see. First things first. That's it. That's all, bye. Ta-ding! So, yeah. I guess I will just quickly send you guys over to John. Let's see what he is up to, if he is still programming his game or is actually doing something else. Because I still have a little bit of stuff to take care of tonight that I want to get through before I go to bed. So let's make this a bit of a quick one. And yeah, like I said, next week goes to Tsushima once again. So thank you guys so much for coming by, watching me stream some Hellblade Senua Sacrifice speedrun. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Oh yeah, we'll still do that watch tag, right? And have a wonderful weekend, and you know, I guess we will see each other on Monday at the latest. That's the thing, guys. Bye bye.